This is the Roundup video for August 2019. As usual, I'm just going to run through the documentation website and just take you through some of the changes, switching back to the software to actually show you the changes as well. So we'll start from the top. We have reintroduced the ability for technicians to check Autodata oil and lubricant information. We had a bit of an issue last time and we added this feature. This feature is now completely working. So I'll show you the tablet view. So this is a technician's job sheet on their tablet. If they go into the menu and go to oil Autodata, then they get the oil spec, and likewise they can do the same for lubrication as well. So we added the ability to have extended descriptions under label lines as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go to a job sheet for you. And now when you add a label line, you'll have a column called extended description, and if there is a value in the description, then this will say yes. If not, it will come up as no. If you select this, then you have the facility to, it's about 10 pages of text that you can write here, and you can also go to full screen as well. So if we just do example comment, I'll just copy and paste this a few times, and if we go ahead and have a look how this prints, you can see that you get the extended description below the label example, below the label line, sorry. And you can also predefine these on the label cards as well. So if you've got a predefined extended description for a label line, then you can also add that to the label card. That feature is also available on estimates and VHCs. We've now fixed a bit of an issue where copy document function wasn't copying the work descriptions, the extended work descriptions. That's now been sorted. We added a feature that allows service advisors to assign jobs to themselves. So I'm going to go back to the software now, and from the home page you'll all be familiar with these tiles, and the red tile is simply a call to action, meaning that somebody needs to do something. Well, if you work with a team of service advisors, you can make these tiles actually filterable to a particular advisor. So if we open up a job sheet, I'll just show you how to do this. Under process, you have a button called assign to me. And if you look at this advisor box here, when I press assign to me, it's going to add my initial into the service advisor box. Now what that will do is, if we go back to the home page, it will hide that job from all the other service advisors in the tiles. So only I can see jobs that are assigned to me. I can also see jobs that are unassigned. So if you've got all your work's complete, and a job which is unassigned falls into one of these tiles, the tile will still turn red. If somebody else assigns the job to them, then your tile will turn back to green. So it's a really nice feature, especially when you're working with multiple service advisors. We added the ability to attach external documents, so this was a community request. So I'm going to go ahead again and open this job sheet. If we go to email the invoice to the customer, you can see that we can now attach files. And we can actually attach multiple files. So if I attach a file here, they will just ask me to attach another one, and you can attach as many files as you like. We did quite a bit of work on the vehicle inspection printout. Now there is a separate video for this, so I'm just going to touch on it in the Roundup video. So I'm just going to go to a VHC. And I'm going to look at the inspection, and I'm going to print it. Oh, in fact, I've already got one printed. 1 second. So here's an example of the inspection printout. So it just looks much better than it did now. It's much easier to read, much easier to understand. And the pictures and signatures can also be printed out as well if you want to. So this is the new vehicle inspection printout. As you've just seen in the printout, you can now print the signatures as well. So when emailing a VHC, the vehicle inspection will now automatically be attached as well. So if we go back to the VHC, which is where you estimate on the work at the top, if you want to send all of this in one batch to the customer, if you go print email, you can see it's attached the VHC and the inspection, so the customer can receive all the information, all the prices, all the pictures, the signatures, and what's been identified on the inspection with one single email. And you can also attach external documents to this as well if you'd like to. For those using the Service Financial Controller Role Center, we've added the total job sheets tile. That's the changes for August. What we had quite a big task because we've launched in Ireland now, so we had quite a lot of localizations to do for the Irish market. So we've got Irish VRM lookup working now. We've got support for the Irish VAT 2/3 rule, having the ability to adjust the VAT on a sales invoice, and we've actually added 2 versions of VAT to a single item card, so you can actually have a different VAT rule for purchasing and a different VAT rule for selling. So the VAT rule is completely covered in the Irish localization. We added Irish mobile number validation, and we actually added this for UK customers as well. And we've updated the VAT statement, so we're fully ready for the Irish market as well. So all the localization's been complete. So that's a roundup for August. We're still working on the 2 very large releases that we are hoping to announce in September during the conference. So we've been very hard at work on those 2 particular features. If you've got any questions about this month's features, then please let me know on the YouTube video or in the community forum. Thank you.